Hey everyone, it's your girl TeraMichelle. Welcome to or welcome back to my channel, Opinionated Scents, our safe space to discuss all things fragrance, whether we like them or not. Today's video is going to be really quick and to the point. It is a follow-up to the Cupid's Pheromone fragrance video that I did a couple of weeks ago, or maybe a month ago at this point. I'll put that video up here. I know a lot of you have actually been asking me about the experiment I wanted to do at the wedding, so let's jump right into the video. So we're going to start the video off talking about the original fragrance that I reviewed in my last video. This is Cupid Fragrances Pheromone Spray Hypnosis. So I took this with me to Houston, okay? And when we first got down there the day before the wedding, we had fun. We went to breakfast at this cute little deli / bakery. I had a really adorable little waiter. Boy, that boy could walk so freaking fast. It didn't make any sense. But he didn't look like he was old enough to work there. We got the vibe of Houston. It was nice. You know, I went and got my nails done, and I've had them done since. I actually went and got a fill-in for the first time in my life. Like, I can't believe I'm keeping these nails on. But anyway, so we get to the wedding, right? And I wanted to do something with this, but everybody I had asked had on fragrance already. Or when I walked up to them to ask, I could smell the fragrance. I wasn't trying to mix anything. So it was really a no-go when I went to the wedding to find someone who didn't have something on already. So I decided to spray the female bathroom. That was the one place I knew people would be going and just listen for if anybody said anything. You know, I didn't want to be too stalkerish, and I knew I was going to lose track of time. There was an open bar. We had a great time. But I will say this. When I went into the bathroom, it did still smell really clean and fresh because it didn't smell like anything at first. It wasn't a bad smell or a good smell. It just was a bathroom, right? But there were these two women in there with these gorgeous freaking emerald dresses on. Oh my God. It was a lot of green at the wedding. Not in the wedding, but the people who came to the wedding, we just all thought to wear green, I guess. But I did have two of them standing going, oh my God, it smells so good in here. It smells fresh and clean. If you looked at the last video, you know that is how I described it as well. So I did like that. They seemed pleasantly surprised. It isn't the same as testing on a man, but again, I told you guys, I really liked it in the air. I did not like this on my skin at all. Again, this is for men and not women, so maybe it just doesn't work with my body chemistry because I'm a female. However, I was sitting there as they were getting ready to start, you know, serving the food and stuff. And there were little server people. I don't know some people say you can't say waitress or waiter. Some people say you have to say server. I don't know. But the people who were there with hors d'oeuvres. And I saw people walking around like, you know, here, just like really bold and, you know, not, you know, intrusive, but just like very used to doing their job, so to speak. There was this one young kid though. I looked in the face and I'm like, that's my freaking waiter from the breakfast place from yesterday, right? So I was like, how do you remember me? And he smiled and he was like, yeah. And I'm like, what you got? And he has like stuffed mushrooms or something and I said, oh, that's why he's over there on the wall. Probably everybody in this joker told him, we don't do that. I hate mushrooms. But anyway, so he just looked so shy and so quiet. And I was like, are you wearing fragrance tonight? Cologne or anything? And he was like, no, I don't, you know, I'm not really into fragrance. Not like he didn't like it, but it wasn't his thing. And so I explained who I was and what I wanted to do. Hey, can I spray this on you? It's supposed to be a pheromone spray. And let's just see what happens. If nothing happens, that's fine. I'm not asking you to be in the video or, you know, I'm not going to try to intrude upon your life. I'm just doing an experiment because I said I would. You're the first person I found who's told me that he's not wearing anything. Let's give it a go. He said, fine. So I sprayed him with 7 sprays. About 30 minutes later, after I get off the dance floor, because you know they start playing the Cupid shuffle or anything like that, and it's on and popping, right? I look around, and this kid is out here smiling at folk. Over here, you know, I guess he didn't have mushrooms anymore. I'm not really sure what was up, but he was a different personality than what he was at first, and then what he was at the breakfast place. So I was just like, this is interesting, but I don't really know if I can attribute it to the cologne giving him that boost, or if it was because I told him what I was up to and he just wanted to be helpful. I didn't ask. I didn't think to ask. I just thought it was humorous and would let you guys make your own assumptions based off of that information. So the night goes on. We're having fun. I'm not really worried about it. At the end of the night, he told me, no one hit on him. we were grown folk at that place. This kid, like I said, looked like he shouldn't have been working anywhere. Very young in the face. But anyway, he did say that multiple people told him he's Mike. He just got out the shower. Again, I'm going back to the clean and the fresh aspect of this because that is the one thing I know to hold true for me. And it seems to be the redundant thing that's happening. It's the thing that's repeating amongst people who are smelling this, right? So night ends. I'm like, okay, that's cool. I can always go in and I can say, look, he was a wallflower at first, and then he stepped up a bit. But again, I don't know if I can attribute that to him trying to help me out, or if it really did give him the boost that this pheromone spray says that it gives. I have no idea. So we're going to move on forward to the next day. I go back for breakfast because that little fruit bowl thingy with this whatever sauce that was, juice that was so good. Okay, I am going back to get that before I leave because I was heading to Austin. He's there. And when I walk in, he's like, oh my God, I'm so glad to see you. And I'm like, why? Oh my God, maybe he went out after work and he has a salacious story. He was like, can you talk to my girlfriend? And I was like, okay, oh, okay. So maybe he went home and told her that he met me. Maybe on some whim, she's one of the people in the United States who knows who Opinionated Sense is. Cool, not a problem. And he calls. She doesn't answer. And he's like a little like agitated. And I'm like, what is going on? So he was texting her and he was like, come on, pick up. And then he called her a couple of more times. He tried to FaceTime her at first. She didn't answer. Then he called her a couple of more times regular on the phone. She didn't answer. And he was like, I have the YouTuber here or something like that, he said. And so she called him back FaceTime. And he was like, thanks for answering. And she was like, what? And so he was like, can you talk to her? And I get on the screen. I'm like, hey. And she was like, oh, hello. And I'm like, what is happening here? Like, what am I entering into here? So I get on the phone and I say, okay, well, hey, what's going on? How you doing? And she was like, I'm fine. And he was like, tell her about last night. And I was like, oh, okay. So I met him. I'm a YouTube influencer. My name is Opinionated Sense. And I have a follow-up video to shoot. So this is what I asked him to do. He's going to help me with this pheromone spray. I said, now, I did not know he had a girlfriend. Let me start off there, or I wouldn't have asked him. But secondly, and most importantly, nobody hit on him. And, I'm laughing. And she was like, okay. Now I can tell that she's looking on her phone. So I think she looked me up. The realization hit and she's like, oh my God. And puts her hand to her face. And I'm like, I'm still missing something clearly. And I said, what is going on? And he was like, almost got kicked out last night. I'm thinking, oh, well, that's not what their claim to fame is. That's not how this is supposed to work. What happened was she's used to him being at work. He's supposed to come home smelling like food or like sweat or, people dancing all night or something like that. Not fresh and clean like he just got out the shower. So it caused a bit of a ruckus. Y'all. But that was hilarious to me in hindsight because we kicked it, had a little bit of a conversation. She subscribed to my channel. Thank you. I appreciate you so much. But again, back to the clean and fresh out the shower thing. So listen, I messed up because I should have asked that young man if he had a significant other. But I could never have put that together. I wouldn't even think about a woman being at home going, oh, why you smell like that? Why you smell so good? Or not. She didn't say no so good. She said, why do you smell like you just got out the shower? You never smell like this when you're first coming home. And I can understand the implication. So, but I'm still going to say if she said he smelled like he just got out the shower, that's fresh and clean, which is the normal theme here, right? So we were able to clean that mess up. But can you imagine? Just rock with me, y'all. You at home. Your man comes home smelling fresh and clean after supposedly being at work all day. And this is the story he tells you. I met a YouTuber who asked me to help her with a pheromone spray. Baby, please. Yeah, it would have been some smoke in the city. Hilarious. This is what I get for trying to play detective. Lord have mercy. So that was reconciled. I had a great time. That will always be one of the greatest stories you could tell about a fragrance experience or something like that. Because come on. What if I hadn't gone back that next morning? This boy could be out here, but God knew my heart. The intention, the good intention was there. So I was allowed to be in the space and in the time to help rectify that situation and not leave somebody just outraged and anyway. So anyway, this is the pheromone spray hypnosis. So if you watched the first video, you also know that I didn't really care for it on my skin. Now, I do understand it's supposed to be for men and it's supposed to attract women, but I didn't think that it would clash so hard with my body chemistry, and I didn't like it from the atomizer either. I sprayed it, I left the room, I came back to the room, and I was like, oh, this is beautiful in the air. Fresh and clean, a nice spring, summer fragrance, cool. So they reached out to me, this company, Cupid Fragrances, or Cupid Fragrance, and they said, we have revamped Hypnosis. Now we have Hypnosis 2.0, and we want to send it to you. And can you tell us what you think? Now, I like the packaging of both. This is Hypnosis 2.0. It's a little shorter bottle, a little wider though, black top. I can't really tell. I think I might like this packaging better. I don't know why though. I'm partial to black. Yeah, I know I'm always partial to black. So let me tell you a little bit about what they say. So they say that this is spiced citrus and vanilla, underpinned by warm amber and musk, capturing a rugged elegance. It's infused with 2 times more pheromones than the original, and the fragrance family is aromatic fougere. And the scent profile is vanilla, amber, musk, and spice. So with this one, they are saying it increases attraction. It gets her attention. It's supposed to guarantee more hookups. This is outrageous. Awakens her desires and lasts 6 to 8 hours on pulse points. So again, their claim to fame for me is that they say, hey, we are backed by science. This is not a game for us. We are, they tell you how pheromones work. It says they work silently and subconsciously by sending signals between individuals, influencing mood, behavior, and how attractive we find someone. Pheromones create romantic connection and chemistry between people. I do like their website. Anybody who's touting to be backed by science like this and gives you the name of the pheromones and all of that stuff, for their science part of it, I feel like they must know what they're talking about. I still don't have any irrefutable proof that it's supposed to draw you near, but let me tell you about my experience with this one, okay? So, had my friend, my fragrance friend, who always tests stuff for me because I'm not a dude. I know that if I put something on me and I like the way it smells, it doesn't mean it's going to smell good on a dude because the body chemistries are different, or even on the next person. So anyway, I gift him a lot of fragrances. He put this on. Well, I gave it to him and said, wear it sometime this week when I'll be around. And I forgot about it. So he wore it. We were in the elevator and we were going up to a meeting. And I was like, you smell nice. He was like, thanks. And so when we got out of the meeting, I was like, did you come to this elevator this morning? Because I feel like when I got here, I smelled you when you weren't in there, just the remnants of it. He was like, yeah, that's the way I went. And I was like, what are you wearing? It smells so familiar to me. I like it. Like it just smells familiar. Like somebody I know, or you know what I'm saying, somebody I cared about used to wear this. Like I'm feeling real nostalgic right now. And he said, the stuff you gave me, and then pulled it out of his bag, his computer bag. And I'm like, oh, so let me tell you something. This one right here, I like it from the atomizer. I like it on my skin. I like it in the air, and I like it on the male specimen that I tried it on. And it's just smoother. It works better than the other one. Do I have any sticks over here? For me, it really does. So, okay, now I already sprayed stuff on all of these. I don't know what I did with my sticks and why I don't have them over here close to me. Oh, because they over here on this side if I would pay attention. But again, with this pheromone stuff, listen, maybe this isn't working for me in the way that they planned for because I am in a relationship and I'm very much in love with my man. My friend also is in a relationship and is very much in love with his woman, right? But the fact that I was attracted to, and the atomizer is nice too. The fact that I was attracted enough to the scent to say it feels familiar, like I feel like I wanted to give him a hug. Like it made me, yeah, that's all, man. That's all, man. Guys, if you smell this, Hypnosis 2.0, women, men, whoever smells this, we know this scent. We know this scent profile. It doesn't smell like a dupe for anything to me. But again, y'all know I don't wear men's fragrances. I'm not really into men's fragrances like that. I just know what I like when I smell it. And I like this. This is 1,000 times % better than the first one. It's sexy. It just has that whatever the heck that is that smells like a man. I think this. Yep, I'm gonna say I think that this one works. This right here works on me. I want my man to wear this. I want my man to smell like this. This is fire. Now again, this doesn't smell like some $800 bottle niche thing that I've never smelled before. There's a familiarity to it, but I can't name a fragrance. So I'm wondering if that's the pheromones for me. Like, this is what we like in a man. This is what we like a man to smell like. It smells like a man who is just sexy. I feel like if you put my baby in a suit, my baby being Jason Momoa, we all know this, or even Jason Statham in a suit could smell like this, and I'd be like, "Yep, that's exactly what I thought he would smell like." But I don't know how to describe it. This is not some, you know how we be like, we looking for this earth-shattering thing we never smelled before. This to me smells like home. Like I'm supposed to be wrapped up in his arms. Like we supposed to be, you know what I'm saying? So again, I'm like that about any male fragrance that I like. If it smells like I want to be wrapped up in it, or I want to smell like it the next morning, or I want the shirt that I'm wearing to go make coffee or tea to smell like it, I'm here for it. And I felt that in fragrances before. I cannot tell you if it's going to boost a man's confidence or if it's going to do all of that. But I will say this. If it smells good, and this smells good to me, I don't even know what the price point is on this. I really should have. I don't think it's expensive though. But I could see a man getting a compliment from a woman on this fragrance, and that compliment kicking back. God, it smells, what is happening? I just got a whiff of it in the air, baby. Oh my God. Yeah, I really like this one. It is turning into, I'm over here sweating. What is happening? What is happening? Okay, anyway, like I said, it feels familiar to me. It just smells like what I want my man to smell like. So I'm gonna go ahead and say, like, I have no scientific proof of this, but Hypnosis 2.0 is working for me. And the roll-on one that I had last time from the video that I'm gonna post also worked for me as well. But this smells better in the air as it's like dispersing and opening up. He gotta wear this for me. Because I'm not gonna come back and tell y'all how they go though, because I don't talk like that on this channel, but I'm telling you how it's gonna go if you picking up what I'm putting down. Anyway, I like it. It is one of those I don't need a lot from a fragrance for my man to wear it. I like the natural smell of my man anyway, but this is just something that's nice. I could see me cuddling up, Netflixing and chilling, or going on a date night. This smells nice. Y'all over there at Cupid's, I am not for the lie. This is, you should not sell this one anymore, I don't think. Get rid of it. You know, is there something sharp in there? Maybe something wasn't blended, to perfection, or as much as you guys wanted it to be. But this, yep, yep. So, and think about it like this. The person that you're buying this for, first of all, don't buy it for your man. Please, please, please. Get it for someone who you got a brother or a nephew or a uncle or somebody who's single and is kind of like maybe socially awkward or just super, super shy. This is the target audience for that. Or men, if you're buying it for yourself and you're single and you're looking for attention, that's great. I just want to put that out there. Don't think, oh, she said it's sexy, I want my man to wear it. That's not. As a matter of fact, yeah, I should be giving that advice. No, I just want him to wear it here at the house because I want to test it and see if I know how attracted I am already to my man. So when we're together, I'm going to say, hey, let's put this on. Let's sit down. Let's watch a movie and see what the vibe is when we're at home together, and see what that's about. Because, or we can maybe go out to dinner and just make it a whole date night. I'm tripping, y'all, because this is not the reaction I had about this at first. As I'm spraying this here in my own house and I'm putting it in context of my man wearing it, yeah, I'm ready for it. Like I'm just getting excited for it. But anyway, I don't even know what I was talking about at first. But buy it for someone, or if you're a guy, buy it for yourself and see if it works for you. I'm not guaranteeing anything. It works for me. I like the way it smells, but I could also, oh, that's what I was saying. I could see how a woman could say, you smell really nice. And a man could hear that compliment and it gives him a boost. So now he walks a little taller. You know, he's feeling a little better. Maybe he's smiling more. And that turns around and that speaks to women. Like that is something that they're like, oh, look at him. You know, when a man is confident, there's nothing sexier. So this could be how the pheromone thing is working and how the cycle is just continually going to get all of the stuff that they said that you're going to get. Now, how they can guarantee you having more hookups, child, I'm not getting into all of that. All I can say is this has been so much fun. Cupids, thank you so much. You know, you went from, you know, dang, they're ruining the relationship to spicing mine up. Although we didn't need spice today. You know, you got to watch what you say. Because people like, oh, trouble in paradise. No, I'm just saying, sometimes you can find things to make it a little more fun. And this experience alone has been fun. So anyway, let me know if you guys get your hands on this. I hope you didn't buy the first one. Go and get the 2.0. If you are a man, and because I do have a few of y'all that are watching me, go pick this up and let me know. You can come and DM me on Instagram. You ain't got to tell everybody here in the comments on YouTube. Let me know, not specifically in like salacious detail, but just let me know if it worked on you. If you felt a little bit more confident, a little bit more brave, a little bit more outgoing, if it helped you come out of your shell, and if you maybe picked up, you know, a few numbers and, you know, took a nice lady out on a date and treated her nice because you are a gentleman, okay? Again, this love potion stuff, this pheromone stuff is outrageously wild to me. But hey, live your best life, YOLO. If you're still here, thank you so much for watching this video. Please do not forget to let me know if y'all try this. I am saying, let's just let the fun keep going. For those of you who kept asking me for this follow-up, I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. And for real, 2.0 is the bomb. Please don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel, share me across all your social media platforms, select the notification bell so that you never miss any of my future uploads. And until then, I'll see you guys in the comments. Bye.